Don't call me lover if I'm not the air that you breathe. If you wanna do something for me, save the fairy stories for the children who still will believe.
I think heavy hymnal, it really encapsulates the time that we're in right now. It dictates the ethos and the zeitgeist like it's a journal or a hymnal. Messages and anthems. One is racial injustice. Another is spiritual depressing. A lot of people got really depressed during COVID, so a lot of the songs are anthems that will help lift spirits. A lot of the love songs are love songs that let people know that happen to have been separated during the pandemic, that they weren't the only ones that happened to. So they don't feel like, you know, how come I'm the only one someone broke up with during the pandemic? You are not the only one. I also was broken up with.
We made love like prize fighters, but now we go blow for blow, literally.
When I was growing up, you know, more of my dream was to be a record maker, not to play music live. So then we all started studying record making and we dove into it. We'd written heavy hymnal before the pandemic landed on us, but we had to record this record. So each of us had to build our home studios to get to professional level. And so with heavy hymnal, we recorded it in isolation. Now, because we'd already done the demos, we kind of already knew how the song was going to go. So our producer, whose name is Chris Seafried, amazing producer, he just had us play our parts. We sent it to him, he cut them up, put some things in different orders, gave them back to us and had us play them down the new way, and then he put them in the song and did another round of puzzle making. But this time, it really had to do with individual space. And I think you can really hear the individual voices of our band together this way, because, you know, each person had time to really pick apart how they wanted it to, their part to sound. And then together, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna make a potpourri, we're gonna make a soup. It's gonna happen that way. Each person has time to like record their part, go away, have some coffee, come back, go to sleep, have a dream about something, wake up. Now I understand what I would do differently. Oh no, I thought too much. Let me go back to that first take I did. Like, you know, like you get to really be precious. And the interesting thing is that a lot of people have been saying that this record feels wilder. So it's interesting that we work together and it feels wilder.
Every single step I was taking hit the ground that was rolling back in me.
In the beginning, the most devoted troublemakers were obviously in Los Angeles. They're the ones that got us started. They're the ones that made us come up with the whole concept of come dressy, leave messy. But then England became #1 for a long time. Then Japan became #1 for a long time. And different places will take their turn. But I tell you, last night we were in Croatia for the first time, and I made them make videos talking about how they love at first sight relationship with Vintage Trouble. So, you know, some people stay around long, but other people have a better initial, you know, feeling from us. And so right now, to this date, if someone had to ask me who the #1 troublemakers are in the world, I would say Croatians. A38 is amazing. There's some people really like to play venues like big theaters or play Madison Square Garden or play Glastonbury and stuff like this. I actually get off more on playing venues that are unlike another venue. Like if it's a log cabin on the top of a tree in some place, or like Red Rocks, it's in the side of a mountain. To play on a ship, it's a feeling that you don't have before. So your body just can't be on automatic pilot. You know, you're walking around before you go on stage and you just see specific details that are going to make you perform differently. I like performing on a ship. I mean, not for the reason that most people might think. One of the main reasons why I love it is that my dad was a fisherman and he loved big boats. And so playing a show like this, wherever my dad is, I know he's really, really happy. But he's probably might be a little mad that I don't have like a fishing pole over the side of the boat. You know, because he would wonder why I could be on the boat like this, have free time and not be fishing.
Now jump, run like a river.